Yo, what is up everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 15 Ultimate Team gameplay. As you see, not a huge pickup, but a light pickup here. We got the Captain Heath Miller on the team. Now, we already got the Elite Jordan Cameron. I got the Heath Miller by doing the Steelers collection. I'm telling you guys, dude, I've been doing a lot of solo challenges, man. I have, as far as those regular season solo challenges you gotta do, I've done at least 100 of those, alright? I think I'm definitely over 100 by now. I've just been trying to, make a run to Richard Sherman, because why not? I think we got a decent chance of getting that Richard Sherman. So, I've been doing a lot of those elite collections, and we ended up doing the Heath Miller one. So, we got Heath on the team. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to keep him and see how he does. We're going to try out Heath Miller and see how we feel about him. This was a real quick rage quit. Dude's already out of here, so that's cool. As you see, Russell Wilson still on the team. Haven't given up faith in Russell Wilson yet. We still got these Eagle jerseys. I think I'll keep the jerseys until the next season. So, Eagles fans rejoice. Everybody else, probably not. But we move on to the next game here. It's in the Colts Stadium. This is also another thing I got to change. I got to change our home stadium. I think we've been rocking this Colts one for a while. So, that'll be another thing that changes the next thing. So, we got the Heat. We had the Elite Jordan Cameron, but I'm going to do the Browns collection soon. So, just going to get that Jordan Cameron out the way. And I'm probably going to keep Heath Miller over Jordan Cameron because of his catching traffic. Because I don't really need a fast tight end because we already have Vernon. So, I'll probably just keep Heath Miller because he catches pretty much everything. So, we'll see how that works out. Here, first down and 10, we get the ball. Russell Wilson rolling out and just trying to take advantage of his speed as much as we can. That's the thing about the running quarterbacks, man. When you got them, take advantage of them. Leave the pocket. Be a douchebag. And here, Jamal Charles is just being a beast, hitting the back juke. Probably should just hit LT instead of doing the back juke in hindsight. But oh well. Here you see Russell Wilson read option, hitting the juke move there. And once again, just taking advantage of Russell Wilson all we can right now. And started the second quarter, throwing a little drag out to Calvin. Not much. And then Calvin gets some extra yards out of it and actually gets a first down out of it. So we will gladly, actually he got second down inches, but still we'll gladly take what he gave us. And then Russell overthrows a drag route. That was a drag route I just threw. I think Julio there. And Russell Wilson didn't even come close. I'm like, dude, what are you doing out here? So first down and 10. We definitely want to get a touchdown in the red zone. Russell Wilson going out, hitting jukes, just having no fears about fumbling. I'm just taking hits like a champ. I figure, Russell Wilson's probably not going to fumble. And Jamal Charles is probably going to score if I give him the ball. So we actually ran a little option there. He committed to Russell. We give it to Charles. And I have no problem handing the ball off to Jamal Charles, let me tell you. So we end up grabbing the lead here. This is the 8th game of season 3 right now. 2 more wins needed to get a first round bye. We almost get the pick, and then McCourty almost gets the pick. Devin, I should say, because of course we have both the McCourty twins in our secondary. But next play, he dots us up with a little vertical route, and then he comes back with another vertical, this time to the tight end. So just like that, we gave up like 60 yards on vertical, so kind of embarrassed by that. And, I just misplayed. I just overthought the situation. And 2 plays later, he runs a little slant route in for a touchdown. Game is tied just like that, just off of, things that easily could have been prevented. So I'm definitely kicking myself over that. Then again, in this regular season, God forbid we lose the game, we're still in pretty good position to make the playoffs. Because unfortunately, this is the thing about Heath Miller. He doesn't have any acceleration, so he couldn't go anywhere in that play. And we throw a screen pass here to Calvin Johnson. Didn't get out of bounds because I wanted to try to make a play, and we still had all 3 of our timeouts left. First down and 10, looking for a downfield, and Russell again overthrows the receiver. Russell Wilson is struggling, and this might be the final game for Russell Wilson, man. I hate to say it for all the Russell Wilson fans, but this might be the last game for Russell Wilson because I don't know, it's just those kind of inaccurate passes. I need a quarterback that can complete the passes like that, alright? The drag route. I need somebody that can complete a drag route. And Russell can't even do that, man. So, every single game, it seems like he has 1 or 2 inaccurate passes. That wasn't really a problem when I use Andrew Luck or whether I use Kaepernick or whoever it was. Never had the problem. And even Dalton, actually, Dalton was trash. Let me refrain. I'm not going to take it that far. Andy Dalton was trash when I used them. But, Kaepernick and Luck, they were pretty good. You see Jamal Charles started the second half. Just going to use him as a workhorse right now. In a tie game, just abuse Jamal Charles and let us take Jamal Charles. Let him carry us to the end zone, alright? I'm okay with that. And also, throw it to Calvin. Calvin with a nice catch in traffic there. Next play, screen pass to you-know-who. Not Jamal. Little Gio. Of course, little Gio coming out that spectacular kick return there. And I could get a better running back as my number 2, but I don't know, little Gio does the work. I don't want to, even though I have a ton of coins, I still don't like wasting coins on players that I don't need, and Little Gio's one of those people that does service for a cheap price, so we keep him around. Third down and 17. Thankfully, Russell puts this pass. Actually, I might have had Andrew Luck in the game. You guys can watch that back. I'm pretty sure I might have had Andrew Luck in the game just now, and that's why Antonio Brown was able to catch the one. I think I put Russell Wilson legitimately on the bench in this game. I was so frustrated with him. And you see, we get a nice pick there with Eric Berry in a one-possession game. Getting that pick just flipped the script for us, and Berry trying to make a play out of it there, trying to take it all the way for a touchdown. And just like that, dude's like, all right, time to come up clutch, time to get a game-time drive. Finito. Eric Berry with the pick. Just says Eric Berry has done his entire Vulture career, whether it was this game or last year's game. 3rd down and 15. Luck again. I don't know why the hell I took off right away, because RB was breaking open there if I didn't take off. So I think I just didn't want to throw an incompletion. I wanted to make him use a timeout, but it really wasn't that big of a deal. I should have never thought that way. I should have just, went for it, because it was still going to be a 2-possession game either way. So I mean, it's debatable. You can say, you want to get rid of that one timeout, because in case he does get a touchdown, which it doesn't look like he's doing now, because he's trying to go at Eric Berry again. If you're trying to get a touchdown for your team, don't throw it to Eric Berry. You're trying to get a touchdown for my team, go ahead. Try your luck. But, don't go at Berry. And right now, that pick is coming, man. He's just knocking everything. We're just knocking everything down. And here's that pick with Berry. A nice bait there. And Eric Berry's off to the races, trying to outrun all the offensive linemen. Trying a little bit of back shoot there. But Berry not able to get it. But it's all good, because this dude ends up quitting the game. And this is not the last game in this video. We got one more game, because we got one more game until, we get shot the first round bye. So I'm like, you know what? Let's put that game in here, too. And we got JJ Watt. Yeah, it's JJ Watt, baby. We're going into the playoffs, and that new JJ Watt was out there. And by the way, we also got that Patrick Peterson. That if you saw our first ever BCA pack opening, we opened 9 packs or something like that, and we got Patrick Peterson, one of them. So we get rid of Jonathan Joseph, because I could have put Jonathan Joseph at the 3's cornerback, but it was kind of unnecessary given his price. I figured I'd just sell him and use Cromartie at the 3 as well as Talib. But yeah, so we got Patrick Peterson there, and we got JJ Watt. Like I was about to say, normally I don't spend on players if we missed that pick there with Berry, but JJ Watt's an exception to the rule. All right, JJ Watt's that one high price player, like 300K plus, that I will pay for, alright? It's just, he's such a beast, man. When I had him in Madden 25, Madden 25, dude was legitimately a glitch on the defensive line. So I just couldn't pass up the opportunity to have a JJ Watt on my team. Like I said, you don't expect me to make too much sporges like that. Whenever I get a player, new players, it's been from me completing collections or getting it in a pack. But that's the one dude I was like, you know what? Gotta buy him. Got to buy him. And look at Alfred Morris. Like, what steroids has this dude been taking? Like, relax, dude. You're like a 29 overall. I mean, I hate to be that dude that plays the overall game, but I mean, what are my players gonna bring him down though? We got all these we just got freaking JJ Watt, and no one can bring him down. That's all good. I don't really give a damn. We can play that. I will beat him with skill, all right, or I'll try to. I'm okay with that if my players aren't coming through. And here we got Kaepernick at quarterback. Didn't show this, but Russell Wilson is out of here. Gone. No more Russell Wilson. Sorry, guys. Kaepernick's back. I don't really have time to mess around with quarterbacks with the playoffs coming up. I don't want to, have a new quarterback and goof up. Even though, if I get some like Andrew Luck or something, I probably wouldn't be a goof. I just didn't want to do it anyways. Speaking of goofing, that was a goof. That was a pick. But we got away with it. So we kicked the field goal. Glad we kicked the field goal there. But yeah, I was like, you know what? Let me go with Kaepernick. He's been reliable. Let me see if we could carry us to the Super Bowl Season 3, and then we'll splurge on a new quarterback for Season 4. As Antonio Cromartie with the user pick, and not just the user pick, the user pick 6. I think it was Cromartie. It might have been Talib, but they're both 31. It's hard to tell. But usually I'll have Talib in the game, but then I'll bring Antonio Cromartie in because Cromartie's faster, and that third cornerback spot, along with the strong safety, I like usering. So Cromartie's a better player to user than Talib, so I'll keep Cromartie in the game a lot. Like there, if I had Cromartie, might have been a pick if I had that extra 2 or 3 speed over Talib. So I might actually sell Talib there, as I believe that's Stephen Tulik who drives the pick. Maybe Thomas Davis, not too sure. But yeah, I might sell him because I don't need Talib so expensive at the 3 spot when Cromartie is like 50K less and probably does better for me, So first down 10, looking to make a stop here. It's a close game, and somehow he throws it up. I think he was trying to throw the slant, but that receiver was able to catch the somewhat overthrow because he had to overthrow it, else I might have been able to pick that off. Instead, he's able to get it, and right now he's just abusing the stick play right now. And you see me, I'm trying to bait it. I'm just trying to bait it, and I'm just coming up a little bit short, and eventually we'll get that shut down. All right, that's not flying on our defense for longer. Maybe he gets one good drive on us, but we're gonna shut down eventually. Don't worry about it. So here, interesting decision. With 55 seconds left, we could call the timeout there, but I decided not to. And he, puts chew clock on and choose the clock. I was like, let me not I was not going to call my timeout. I was going to wait. Then he put chew clock on, and it was too late to call my timeout. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Take your field goal, go to the end of half. We could have had 50 seconds and 2 timeouts to work with, but I was like, you know what? I don't want to, risk calling the timeout and then he gets the first down. I'd rather not put myself in that position. So we'll go into halftime with a tied game. And the big thing is we do get ball coming out of half. So just like the last game, I believe that was also a tie game or a close game at least. We got ball coming out of half and a chance to take control in the third quarter. So that's what we're going to do here. And just like in that third quarter, we're going to pound the ball to Jamal Charles. We're going to let Jamal Charles carry us to a first round bye. Like I said, we only need that one more game. Then we skip wildcard weekend. And we enter the playoffs 3 games away from the Super Bowl victories. So, second down and 9. This makes our lives easier. He goes off sides, puts someone off sides. Jamal Charles trying to break the big run. And might have had he not stumbled. Even if he didn't, we had the offsides penalty working for us. And here we try to call a screen pass, but he's able to use the defensive lineman to the screen pass and shut it down. So second down and 9, we come out with a little bit of play action. Kaepernick somehow able to get it off, and somehow Heath Miller makes the catch. So that's what I'm saying about Heath Miller, though. He catches damn near everything. And you see we throw it to Fitzgerald here on third down. Not too sure where Antonio Brown was, but I'll throw it to Larry Fitz, man. I don't have a problem throwing it to Larry Fitz. They don't call him sticky hands for nothing, man. Especially when he gets wide open. Here's second down and 1. Jamal Charles gets us the touchdown to take the lead. And we're still not stopping the stick play because I'm an idiot. I just keep on missing the bait. So here, I'm on it. Finally got it locked up, and we force him to throw it deep. And the first real test for Patrick Peterson. And he definitely passed that one, man. He definitely passed that one. Third down and 6. My dude just throws it up in the middle of nowhere. Nothing to be seen. Fourth down. Got to go for it in this situation. And does not get it. Eric Berry locks it up. He has a high completion percentage. So, mainly that was from stick routes. But he was completing his passes. But eventually, once we took stick away from him, we took his offense away from him. And just like that, we're in the red zone. Or in the field goal range with a chance to make it a 2-possession game. Or we can just get the touchdown to Antonio Brown right here. Third down and 12. Stop and pop, touchdown, and get it. And unlike the last game when I played conservative on that third down, this time we played it, more ballsy. And here Patrick Peterson coming up with the pick, trying to make a play. Look at Patrick Peterson go. Oh, maybe I should have just hit him another LT on him. Either way, this dude ends up quitting the game. We come through with the win. I'm liking Patrick Peterson's performance so far, man. I'll tell you that much. I'm really liking Patrick Peterson. We'll see how he does in the playoffs, though. So hope you guys leave a like on the video if you enjoyed this game. Well, 3 games in this one. Subscribe for more Madden 15 Ultimate Team games. And I will catch you guys next time for the first round of the Season 3 playoffs. Or second round, technically.